We are at one of your marquee properties. What is this property? Where are we standing? I can see a brilliant lawn, a lovely building, and a very modern amenity setup. So where are we?
We are at the iconic World Towers in central Mumbai. The development, you're right now in the sort of amenity area. You can see the families playing various kinds of things. There's a cricket game going on, the mandir in the background. There are other kids running around, and this really is a representation of our ethos, that when we build a development, when we sell a unit or a home, it's not only about the four walls, but it's about a lifestyle. And that's what the World Towers sort of encompasses. It has everything that anyone dream or imagine of, and many people who've visited here or live over here say that they never want to step out because this has everything that they can hope to have. But we don't do this only at sort of the central Mumbai or South Mumbai location. We do this across all our developments, because we truly believe that how people live really shapes their attitude. It really affects what they dream of, what they aspire for, and we hope we can make a small difference to that.
The minute I say Lodha, it is grandeur which comes to everyone's mind. The minute I say Abhishek Lodha, young, dynamic, someone who's changed the rules of real estate and under 50. Do you like this recall of yours?
I think, we'd love for our company and the projects to be recalled. I think my recall is quite frankly not very important.
The real estate sector always follows a cycle. It is believed that it is a 7 to 10 year cycle, and a new cycle has started post-COVID. And we are 3 years into this cycle, and this cycle is at least another 5-6 years to go. Is that a logical interpretation?
I think, this idea that the cycle has some kind of predefined length is not a factual situation. We had a very tough period for housing, and the factors for that are understandable, and that was between 13 and 20. I think what we are witnessing right now is year 3 of a much longer cycle in our view. Maybe it's 15 years, maybe it's even longer than that. Because India is going through what transition is happening as a once in a lifetime of our nation, which is we are moving from a low income country to a mid income country. And as that happens, a huge number of households which have historically never been home ownership capable will become home ownership capable. And as that happens, the demand will continue to scale up and the supply will struggle to keep up. This happened in the US from the end of the Second World War to the mid-1960s. It happened in China from the mid-90s to the middle of the last decade. And it's happened in many other geographies where housing causes the creation of the middle class and housing benefits immensely from the creation of the middle class. So this is the sector which will drive our economy for the next 15 years. I feel quite confident this is a very long cycle, unlike the typical cyclical nature, which may be some people say 5 to 7 years, you mentioned 7 to 10 years, but whatever that may be.
So one is demand. Demand remains strong, which is, a builder is in a good spot because demand is strong and your units which you're selling itself. Second is price appreciation. Are we in for both?
Yes, I think the reality of the fact is that 50% of Indians have 50% of the wealth of Indian households is in housing. Yes. And you saw the impact of house prices falling or remaining flat in the period from 17 to 20. And that affected the entire economy because consumption goes down, confidence goes down. So what we would love to see is that home prices rise around or just below wage growth, so that affordability keeps improving, but at the same time, people who own homes feel richer. I mean, I'll give you a statistic and it's quite stunning. A family which would buy a home today, 50 lakh rupee home today, that home would be worth 3.5 crores in 2047. So when our Honorable Prime Minister says that 2047 is the year India becomes kind of a developed nation, you can imagine that for a middle class household to feel 3 crore rupees richer only because of their house, then everything else that they earn can be used for other purposes. So the home is a huge creator of wealth for the middle class or anybody who owns a home. And therefore it's very important that home prices go up. They have to go up modestly, but they have to go up.
But so